BoDean 52, how are you, folks? Hope you are well. Tell you what, if you're going to put new suspension on your bike, the first thing to do is take it through hell and see if it's any good. Well, that is right. Finally did put the rear suspension on my 2021 Road Glide Limited. First of all, sorry for the annoying voice. Been a little bit under the weather for a while, and it's even annoying me, to be honest with you. So we will see if we talk about the suspension or not. But I have put Revo A's 13-inch on the back of my motorcycle. This is the first ride with them on, and I thought one of the tougher roads is sometimes this one to kind of test them out to see how they feel. Sag is set. They're on 3, which I think is medium type comfort, and I can definitely tell a difference even as I pulled out of my driveway. There's a little bump as you go into the street, but you can see, and you probably can't see, it's a little bit of a rough road. And man, these things feel really good. Holy crap. You know, there's so many things that we can do to our motorcycle, and you know, my last video was about my Factory 47 signature bars that I really, really love and think not only do I like the look of them, but the feel of where my arms are, and I really love them, but now I'm all confused on which one of these changes to the motorcycle that I like better, because I'm riding on a pretty rough road, and man, it's like it's a different motorcycle. I'm not exaggerating. You know, there's so many people that have told me that, dude, your stock suspension, even though the 2021 is a little quote upgraded from before, it's still a mess. As a matter of fact, just to give you an idea, take a peek at this picture. Yeah, that's the new one and the old one, right? So, but yeah, it is really, really different. And a bunch of folks were talking to me about, you know, how it was better not only on, you know, the bumps and everything else, but, you know, keeping it tight on turns and stuff. I haven't really done that yet. I'm just, again, kind of getting out and getting a little bit used to the bars and the suspension. But I got to tell you what, before I go any further, a big shout out, and it's the only time I've ever done it, to the beautiful, beautiful state of Michigan. And if you don't live in Michigan, I will tell you a real quick story. So there is a no-fault car insurance deal in Michigan that basically you can run me over and I'm going to fix my car and you're going to fix yours. Well, to do that, the state funds it through high insurance rates. Like, I lived in Chicago, and my insurance rates in Michigan are higher. Well, our governor, who I'm not a real big fan of, coincidentally, as we get closer to the election, said, hey, that fund is overfunded. We should return some money to people in the state. And that return was $400 per vehicle. I have 2 motorcycles. Oh man, that bump on that bridge. I have 2 cages, a truck and Mrs. BoDean's car. Guess what? That's $1,600. So maybe we should call, well, not fully, but maybe we should just call the bars and my suspension the Michigan Fund. How's that? I don't know, but tell you what, if you got a little extra money, you don't go shopping with it. You should probably save it or spend it on motorcycle parts. But again, so many people have just told me the difference in the suspension, and I have only done the back. So if you've done the back and or the front, let me know. and how the fronts are. But this is a noticeable, and I'm trying to hit just about every bump on this road. It is just freaking amazing. It really is just amazing. I'll tell you what, I've taken this bike on a couple different trips with my wife, and hey, the suspension wasn't great, and everybody will just go, Harley suspension sucks. And you know what? Yeah. You would think you spent this much money on a motorcycle, you'd get the good suspension, but I was like, it's not that bad. Well, I'll tell you what, put new suspension on your bike, and then you'll see how you feel about it, because honestly, it is just like, I mean, how many people are trying to run into a bad road here, other than me right now? It is really, really nice, and I am super pleased with the suspension. And this is just, like I said, the first ride, not on anything tactical at all, or technical at all. But it is a major difference. I'd love to hear from you guys. Have you put suspension on your motorcycle? If you have, tell me what you got. Did you do the front? Was it a big difference? Any advice for me? And for those folks that are on the fence, what would you suggest if they can, find a way to get it done? I mean, they're easy installs, so it's really just the purchase of the shocks, which, don't get me wrong, Revo A's are expensive. They are roughly about $1,000. I will leave a link in the description on. I did buy them direct, so they are expensive, but I'll tell you what, right now, on my first ride, I'd be going, why did I not do this sooner? Well, that is it for BoDean 52. I'm going to take a couple twisties here and see if the new suspension is impacting that or not. And also, just keep working on handling with the bars on the bike as well. And I'm not sure which one I like better, but I feel like a schoolgirl, just a giggling. Thanks, folks. Be safe out there. Check on a friend. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.